good are zebras?
Go Zebs.
Go Zebs.
They're beautiful.
Saints, don't worry about them. Don't worry.
Who are the
Zebras,
Saints?
they're the real star of the show. You know the Saints. They're not the star of a 2005 DreamWorks picture movie called Madagascar. It's a zebra.
Is it really?
It is.
It's not Jack Steele?
No, it's not Jack Steele. It would have been what? 10? Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. But no, Madagascar, great movie. Madagascar 2, great movie. Madagascar 3 goes downhill after that.
Is there a Madagascar 3?
There is a 3.
There's like four, and then there's like all the spin-offs with the penguins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know about the Penguins, but
Penguins had a movie and a show too.
Yeah. Anyway, my point is Sandringham, great win. And that's all that happened on the weekend.
maybe we should have gone to that game instead.
I think we should have. It was on at the same
Is
time.
this going to become can this become a Zebs podcast? Can we get scarves next week and rebrand?
Yellow and black. Oh,
No, it's yellow and brown.
Is it brown?
Yeah, they're yellow and brown zebras with a bit of blue.
I also thought it was black.
I reckon there's some blue in there.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure it's brown.
And they're wearing this like ugly yellow and pinky one now at the moment. Don't know what it's for. So if it's for a cause, I'm really sorry. It's ugly.
You've just ruined it.
Yeah. Well, on the bright side, at least we sat together. Had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah.
We got to know each other.
Got to know each other.
Yeah, so now I've known
Had some
each other
cuddles,
for
had some
20
laughs.
minutes.
Had some cries. From the 4th level of the MCG, no less.
Yeah, it was a bit cold.
It was a bit chilly.
Yeah. How do we feel?
Look, watching the Saints at the moment, it feels a bit like when you're stuck on Instagram Reels and you're just scrolling and you just can't stop. And Instagram knows that you can't stop. And it just keeps dishing worse and worse content until you're watching like AI Keanu Reeves singing Imagine Dragons.
It's a real life death scroll.
It is.
Doom scroll.
Doom scroll. It's a real life doom scroll. And I reckon Ross is playing into it. Him and the boys are sitting up in
Ross
the
loves
box. And he's like, wow, we've only kicked 5 goals in 3.5 quarters of footy and they're still here. These guys will watch anything. These guys will watch absolutely anything.
There's a few of them left clinging on. Let's see what we can do to get them out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it feels like at the moment. I just want to close the app, put it away, and I just can't do it.
I think my favorite part of the night was Guy at about halftime just goes, "What's your policy on leaving early?"
No, I think I restrained myself until 3/4 time to ask that.
Like,
I was thinking it from about halftime.
Yeah, it's our first time sitting together and he already wants to leave.
He's had enough of us. Had enough of the Saints.
Yeah, it was a double trouble sitting with you guys and the Saints doing what they did. I was panicking. I went into survival mode. But I wrote a poem.
Oh, you got a poem for us?
Yeah. Have you guys watched or listened to In the Green Room with Jacob, the G2S media guy, Jacob and Tom Green?
Nah.
I have not.
Okay, well, this isn't a new concept. Jacob writes a poem every week. And so I thought I would try one. It's a little bit harder than I thought.
Took you a bit longer.
I spat it all out in one go last night, just before I went to bed. Then I looked at it again this afternoon to edit it, and I was so disappointed in myself. But it goes like this. It was a cold, crisp afternoon in May, and I decided to go and watch the Saints play. Up to the heavens of the MCG, me and my fellow podcasters did roam. The atmosphere left me longing for the safe, sterile environment of the Telstra Dome. The Saints were playing the Ds, heaven versus hell. The whole experience has lingered with me since, like a bad smell. Long down the line did the Saints kick to an outnumbered Lance Collard, who at this stage of his career is built like a stick. Stocker went to Petrarca at stoppages, getting touch and feel, but alas, he was burnt on the outside. Something Christian would never do when making a TikTok meal. We'd all seen this movie before. Maybe I made the wrong decision. I could have watched Furiosa. Ross and the boys put the cue in the rack, deciding that was that. The screaming baby on the train home, the final straw that broke my back.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oscar Wilde? Are we sitting with Oscar Wilde?
No. I dubbed the Ed Guy, Alan Poe.
Amazing.
I'll cop that.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Is that going to be a weekly thing or is that just going to be...
I think that's a one. Maybe I don't want to do that every week. Maybe I steal someone else's podcast segment every week.
Yeah. That's fine.
So I'll listen to another podcast this week and choose.
Footy with Broden. Watch out.
What do they do every
We're
week?
coming for you.
Oh, he does.
We shouldn't even talk about that.
No. I think I'd dub us the 9-goal gang because we seem to never be able to break that 9-goal mark every week. We kicked 57, 62, I think, on the weekend, 55 3 weeks ago. What's 10 goals? Why are we scared?
What, like cracking 60 points? It's difficult. It seems like it's impossible right now.
Yeah. Probably doesn't help that you have people online. This is really amused me. They're cracking it at Steele, who's getting 30 disposals, got like 5 or 6 tackles on the weekend, kicked a goal, and he's the problem.
Steele of all people.
Yeah.
What's he done? Poor old Steele.
Someone was complaining about his body language, and I'm like, do you blame him?
Yeah, that's a stiff one.
But what was really good to see was Max up and about. Thought that was quite pleasing, as
3?
Richo would say.
Richo.
Was it 3 or 4? I think it was 3.
3.
Doesn't matter. It was like half our score.
Yeah. Which is, worth
great.
10 goals nowadays.
Well, in a normal scoring team, that's 6 goals.
Exactly. From limited
So,
opportunities, he's done really well for himself there.
Want to introduce kind of a new segment. It's I kind of stole this from Marsh. I think he said this in like episode 1 or episode 2. But thanks, Marsh. I'm stealing it straight from you. Things that made me go, right?
Oh, yeah.
The first thing that when I walked into the ground, I saw a giant Max Gawn mascot. And it really, really made me laugh. And it got me thinking as to like which Saints player would get would get a mascot.
Isn't the idea of mascots to make things that are usually small bigger to make them seem more comedic? Like that mascot was just the same size as real life.
Actually, could have just been Max Gawn.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you sure you could just see Max Gawn in the wall?
He already looks like a mascot, yeah.
No, what I was thinking was we get Sinclair as the mascot with the mullet, but like have the mullet be like a detachable, like, those old nerd ropes?
Yeah.
And like he can go around giving it to kids in the front row.
Oh my God, I love it.
It's a genius idea. St Kilda, hire me.
Hang on.
The lollies on the string. What are you talking about?
Oh, no, like the mullet is like the strands of hair is like the nerd ropes. Yeah, and he just attaches it.
Wait, what do you mean nerd ropes?
Do you not know the nerd ropes?
It's
I
like
probably would.
it's like a gooey string of lolly and it has nerds just all around it. And once you start eating it, you can't stop until it's done. Like it's too good.
I thought you meant the necklace one.
I mean that could work too.
That maybe just goes like around the neck and like at the very end he gives that to someone.
Yeah, that's the ultimate prize.
Yeah, I reckon Rowan would make a good mascot.
Yeah,
Not like just him, not
just him, just the dazzling smile. No, I think we can go one further with the Sinclair mullet. We just bring out the sandy zebra, and the mullet is like.
What do you mean the sandy zebra?
The sandy zebra. You never seen the sandy zebra?
Are they keeping a real one down at the Oval?
Oh, they might be.
Maybe.
And then we just turn the mullet into the zebra's mane, and we've got like a 3-in-1 mascot.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I like that idea. Why aren't we hired?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, not much else is working at the club at the moment, so I think they need to change things up.
We can come first in the mascot department. I think we can safely do that.
Well, since we're a Sandringham-based podcast now, I reckon so. We have Flag Zebra, the Sad Zebra. We need to get Guy on a meme page.
We do.
Yeah.
Not a meme page.
No.
Can't think of any.
No. We'll make you one.
I'll make me one. Oh
yeah.
no. Yeah, zebra.
There we go. That's good zebra noise.
Zebra's 2030. They're rebuilding as well.
Oh, they're going to like replace us in the AFL by 2030. Is that what you're saying?
Relegation promotion system.
Would that teach the board of the Saints a lesson if we got replaced by our
VFL affiliate?
VFL team in the AFL?
Jeez, that's fold-worthy.
Would that make them stand up and take notice of what they've done? Because there's no relegation. Is that half the problem in the AFL?
You want relegation in the AFL?
I think it's worth it because the Saints would get relegated. Maybe teach them a lesson.
We can wither away in the twos forever.
Yeah. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe inspire change.
Would you go to a second division Saints game in front of like 10,000 people at Docklands?
That's what happens now.
No, we do 15. We crack 15.
It was 19 last week, to be fair.
Yeah.
9,000 Freo. Answer is no. I wouldn't. You'd have to pry me off my couch.
Yeah. Fair enough.
My favourite part is you think a former AFL club could survive in the VFL with about millions of dollars of debt.
Without Big Daddy AFL.
Yeah. So Sir Gill, he's not even in charge anymore. Who is it?
Sir Dill.
Sir Dill.
Yeah, Dill.
Sir Dill just like having to give us handouts every year.
Yeah.
Well, we're asking for less handouts with the GC. We want more games at the G.
Yeah, duh. We're getting 19,000 against Freo. Why wouldn't we want more games at the G?
Yeah.
Can we
You
play
know-
the Sunset?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be a...
The sky was looking nice yesterday afternoon, actually.
It was. It was a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Beautiful day for footy. Too bad we ruined it.
Mm.
Actually, did you guys see that Collingwood have asked to play a home game at the Gold Coast next year?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think I did see that. Yeah.
Why have they done that?
They reckon they've got a huge fan base there, but there's already...
Their MCG games are worth so much money. Though.
Yeah, I know. And
I think that was to replace one of their Marvel games because they hate...
Oh,
'cause, you know,
right.
How dare
yeah.
they make the 2-kilometre journey to Docklands?
so they'd rather
Yeah,
travel
yeah.
2 states up
Yeah.
than 2Ks.
That honestly makes sense. Like, they hate those Marvel games. They're pretty... They'd be useless to them
I reckon Collingwood should play home games on the sun,
on the sun.
on the actual sun.
I reckon they should play every game at that rectangle we played at in Gather Round.
Oh, yeah. Or down at Cardinia Park.
Yeah. Oh, wouldn't even call it a oval. It's more of a... what's like a thin oval called? There'll be a name for
An
it.
oblong.
I'm...
Oblong?
An
I don't
oblong?
know. That's any
That's-
shape.
Pretty sure that's a type of tea, isn't it?
That's oolong. You're looking for oolong there.
Sort of tea.
I tried, back to my original things that made me go, because I feel like we've
Oh, we've long since.
We've
gone from
oolonged.
that. We've oolonged.
We've oolonged since.
Yeah.
We were
Been
worried
oblonged away
that,
from that.
what was that?
Nothing. That wasn't worth repeating.
We were worried that Stephen May would kill us, but it turns out we should have been worried about the premier defender of the competition, Tom McDonald.
And at his
His son, Tomlinson.
doppelganger, Adam Tomlinson.
Yeah.
Those two, yeah.
So, yeah, I think the game plan was to not kick it to Stephen May. I think we generally did try to do that. And unfortunately, it ended up being in the hands of Tom McDonald about 20 times.
And even then, Stephen May still managed to kick a goal.
Did you see his little celebration?
Yeah.
It was like a
Was
love
there
heart
any
or
reason
something.
for that?
I think because it's probably his
Just
first
he was
goal in
enjoying
about
it, yeah.
25 years.
True.
Yeah.
I think Jake Lever was up in the box
Yeah.
giving him a bit.
It's a good little bromance they got.
Well, depends what side of the divide you're on.
You wouldn't want to play with them though. They are nasty blokes when they get angry. And they bake their teammates.
Oh, yeah. Was that
Which maybe is why they're so good.
Stephen May who was in the pub with another Melbourne player? And then they got in
Jake
a...
Melksham.
Yeah. And he was like, you're not a premiership player. Oh, no, if you played that day, we wouldn't have won or
Yeah.
something. And they got in a punch-up.
Stephen May's done that multiple times.
It's just part of its character.
And he played that premiership with something multiple centimetre tear in his hammy as well. So and then he had cracked ribs this year, broken ribs, and played after 1 week. So he obviously is incapable of feeling physical pain.
He's just numb.
Yeah, he must. Yeah, so imagine like you're like that sober, then you get drunk.
Oh,
You would
yeah.
just feel like Superman.
So what you're saying is Stephen may be the toughest defender in the competition. But
I feel like you're 0 for 2
Not-
today.
You've oversold that one.
I feel like you're being really rude to me today.
Look, I got to...
Yeah, we know you.
You're 2
We
weeks
know.
in.
We know you better now.
Yeah.
No, but like the difference is
We've
like
spent over 20 minutes with you now.
you spent 4 quarters of Saints footy with me, and
Yeah.
now you can just tell me what to do or
Wait.
what to think.
We don't have to be polite anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck with you now, aren't
Yeah.
Yep.
I? Yeah. Another thing that made me go Stock is a tagger apparently.
Stock as a tagger.
He annoyed the living daylights out of Petrarca.
It was brilliant.
yeah.
He's greater in stoppage stock.
Yeah.
As per my poem, once the ball gets out into open play, no, he can't stay with him.
Nah, no way. But it was it really amused me just watching Track get really cranky. And I think it's gonna show in his TikTok videos this week. He's gonna really
He's
whisk.
going to angrily make a meal.
Yeah.
And this is like he's gonna make a cake of Stock's face and just punch it.
Yeah. As you alluded to, I think that's probably what he was doing in the tag, is just poking him in the ribs. What are you cooking this week, mate? What are you cooking? Turned around and he was like, Seb Ross.
Tracks like the whole club.
One thing I'm just not used to is Jack Higgins in the number one.
You mentioned
Not the ones. He can say the one. That's
It's
fine.
like-
But no, in the number one,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
What kind of player do you want in a number one?
Like a Collard. I don't know.
Another small forward.
Yeah, but it just doesn't
A
suit.
slightly slimmer small forward.
A smaller forward.
Maybe it's the
Smaller
slim. Maybe it's the slim. I think like the number one being a small number.
Yeah, and then he
I
goes
think
so
Jack Higgins
stocky.
is a thick. Like he needs like
Well,
No, but it would help slim him down.
yeah,
wouldn't it?
that's what you do if you're a larger boy. You wear,
because I wouldn't
vertical
want
stripes.
Higo to play for Geelong. Put it that way. in the hoops. That wouldn't be
geez.
flattering.
No. Now that would be an oblong.
Yeah. That'd be a Ben. No. I want to get a Ben Long pun in there.
Actually,
you're a long way off that one.
I did see Ben Long on the weekend. He looked all right for the Suns.
Kicked a couple of goals.
Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah, unfortunately, then the Suns did their usual all the way in the fourth quarter. But that's fine.
In front of 3 of their fans at Marvel.
They actually have a fair decent amount of their cheer squad. It's just the rest of the.
I will say it was deathly quiet. There was like
Were you there?
the cheers. I was there. I was one of the few Suns fans there, and there was like you could count them. You could see the splash of red in every section. Just one Guernsey cheer squad. I reckon there were 30 people in the stadium all up who were barracking for the coast that day.
How's Evil Max King doing?
Evil Max King, he's doing really well.
Darkest timeline, Max King.
Staying in his room too long as a teenager, Max King.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's the brighter timeline on the Gold Coast.
Well,
he's seeing more sun.
It is, yeah. Is it unacceptable for Saints fans now to support the Gold Coast full time?
Well, I think I'm an outlier because I grew up there, so they're my second team.
But like, is it okay for them to become your first team now?
Oh, I don't know. I think once you give up the Saints, that's it. You can't come back. Even if they come good, that's it. You've squandered
I disagree.
it.
I think they would rope you back.
Oh, no, but I think morally,
abusive. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Morally, you shouldn't. Yeah. Why do we support them at all?
yeah. But once you leave, I think you can't come back. You won't be allowed.
That's what they want us to think. So we do stay.
This is peak gaslighting.
Yeah. That's what they do every year to us. Maybe we should do it to them a little bit.
Hypothetically, if the Saints had to merge with like North, would you go for that team or would you just?
We can't merge with another Victorian team. You can't merge with a team that's also got 100 plus years of history. I don't think that works. That's never been done in the comp before.
Yeah.
As well. If we merge with the Gold Coast, I wouldn't be opposed.
You could justify a cheeky trip up there as well then.
Yeah, the Gold Coast Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice place to visit.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be that bad. We'd wear the Heritage kit at home when we played in Victoria, which would be away.
Oh, yeah, the Heritage kit being
like how like Brisbane supporters now, they get to see Brisbane play in the old Fitzroy kit.
Yeah.
In Victoria.
Where would this leave the Sandy Zebras?
Ship them all up.
Destitute.
Do they come up as well? Are they going to be like, I don't know.
Call them the Sundringham.
Oh,
nice.
Yes. You're back.
There we go.
Back.
Thank you. I'm here all night. The other thing I had was like things made me go him is Cooper Sharman's at one end, then 2 minutes later, he's back at the other end, then he's back at the other end as a forward, then a defender, then I feel like I'm watching tennis. Back and forth. I'm sick of. Can we just get him in position?
Why'd you spend energy watching where he went? Like,
what else? I'm not going to watch the football, am I? Did you see what was happening?
I'd rather watch that than where Cooper Sharman's lining up.
No, Cooper Sharman watch.
God. Yeah, nah. Is he out of contract?
He is. Well, we have about 20 players out of contract. It's going to be a juicy offseason.
That's not a bad spot to be in, considering where we are.
Speaking of, like, after the break, we'll talk about the mid-season draft. We got Shah Daddy, what I called him.
Shah Daddy, of course.
Yeah, and we'll speak about who we could be selecting. Look, was there any positives to take out of the game?
Max King.
Max King.
Definitely Max King.
I loved his energy. Loved his...
Yeah.
He seemed like the only one out there who actually really wanted to be out there.
Yeah, he was trying.
He's definitely got a point to prove last fortnight. Naz was... Like, he tried pretty hard. I think he was good. He was like a class above everyone else that we have, I think. I don't know.
I think Naz is the only one on our list because right now we're struggling like with like players showing initiative and like showing their flair and natural talent. Naz is the only one out there who gives us that. So every time he gets the ball, I can hear the crowd just bubbling and getting excited.
Yeah.
And then when he kicks it and he hits a target, that's like what? That's just as good as kicking a goal at the moment.
Yeah.
So I reckon we need to start celebrating that every single time he does it. Just like if we I want the cheer squad to go up on aisle 29 to start singing the Naz chant.
Everyone around the stadium on their feet.
Yeah, because like whoever it kicks to is just going to turn it over. So like we just got to keep that going, regardless of whether it ends up in our forward 50 or not.
Yeah,
just keep it going.
Keep the vibes up.
Yeah, that way, like at least that way, I have a reason to keep going to the footy.
It's nice. I like it.
Yeah,
I think a positive for me was spending some time with you boys. It was really lovely. Yeah. Had some good chats.
Suit yourself.
Oh, excuse me. Just trying to be nice. You're right. He is being mean today.
He is. But, you're not much better You gave me one pun when I've had like 4
So
good
he's
ones.
just tried to take your side, then you've turned him away from you.
Oh, this is falling
That's not
apart.
smart.
This is really falling apart.
Oh, this looks like the game on the weekend. Jeez.
It's filtering through.
Quick, pull it together, boys. Pull it together.
One thing just before we take a quick break is you guys didn't get any food at the G. Well, you got some chips,
got
Guy.
chips.
But Finn, you didn't get anything. You just got
You got something, didn't you?
I just
I
got
got a burger, right? No flavor. I was told it was a spicy burger. I don't know if you've listened to the first couple of podcasts, but I had to eat some wasabi. There was another spicy thing I had to do, I think. And I hate spice. There was no spice on this burger, right?
Yep.
And it was really piss poor from the G. So if they can sort that out, because if I didn't even break a sweat, it's not spicy.
Hey, it's the inferior stadium in Melbourne.
That's where this is my point. We're talking about moving I agree. Let's move the grand finals away from the G to Marvel.
to Marvel.
The food at Marvel right at the moment with the renovations is exquisite.
I think we'd win every year.
I think so. No, our Marvel form isn't great.
Well, maybe it's better than MCG. Oh, we're 50-50 at the G. But no, I like that with the food. I think it's a good call.
Yeah. And thoughts, guys? MCG or Marvel for the grand final?
Oh, definitely Marvel.
Yeah.
Imagine, the fireworks under the dome.
Perfect conditions.
Bounce off
Just
the
hitting
roof.
the ceiling. Yeah.
And then everyone has to evacuate.
Would they open the roof if they had the grand final there? Surely.
No,
Not if Brad Scott has
too
his
much
way.
shadow. Too much shadow.
Yeah.
What a poorly designed stadium. It was only made, it wasn't made before TV or anything. It's made with a full broadcast setup and equipment, and there's massive shadows on it.
Yeah.
Sort yourselves out.
Roof closed. I think Marvel gets too much stick. I think it suffers from the fact that the MCG is just down the road.
Yeah,
If Marvel was, for example, they built Marvel for Tassie's new stadium, it'd be getting raved.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
It's just the younger brother, the smaller younger brother
Yeah.
in a big city.
But we love it.
Oh, we love it. We love it because it sucks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's ours.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think now's a good time for a break.
Sounds good.
We've got our system. We don't need to worry about that game ever again.
Never think about it again.
Never think about it again.
Works for me.
All right. Finn, I forgot to bring this up. That is a funky shirt you're wearing.
Thank you very much.
Can you explain the fit?
Yeah, so I've actually dressed up for Geelong's downfall.
We've been saying that for about 20 years.
No, but it's happening on the weekend.
But they lost to the Giants.
At Cardinia Park. It's on.
I think the Giants have bet them there the last 4 times, so I don't know if it's that.
Sounds like a downfall to me.
You say that, but then Geelong will finish 5th and
Don't.
Make it prelim.
Don't. Let me have this. All right, let me have this.
just 1 week.
Just 1 week. I've dressed up nice for it, okay? I just want Geelong to be bad.
Yeah. For those listening and unable to watch, he's wearing is it corduroy?
Oh, no, it's...
Felt?
It's a bit more felty. Yeah.
Felty. It's like a diamond shaped with brown and pink. Pretty cool.
How does it represent Geelong's downfall? Just because it's a party kind of
Well, there's a bit of orange on it. And,
so?
well, the Giants.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Okay.
thought I'd...
God, that's a
I'd
reach,
dress
but okay,
nice.
I'll pay it.
Thought I'd dress nice for it.
Yeah, true. No.
It's a
I
big
appreciate that.
occasion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Guy, do you have another 5 for us this week?
I do. So last week's top 5 got some great feedback. Thanks for. I can't remember your name. Someone gave me good feedback in the comments, and I appreciated it. This week's top 5 is the most distinctive running gaits of a St Kilda player of all time.
Niche.
And I did my due diligence. I ranked every player that's ever played for the Saints, how distinctive their running gait is. Does everyone know what a running gait is?
Yeah, but
Just
explain it. Just explain
the
it.
style in which you run, how you look when you run. And so I ranked everyone, and last week's last place holder, Raf Clark, has shot up to number 5.
There's no way.
Because I don't think he ran, he slid. He slid. He would take just the longest strides and he wouldn't go up and down. He would just slide along the ground.
Kind of like ice skating.
Yeah. But also would never look rushed, very lackadaisical. And this isn't best running gaits as well. It's just most distinctive. Is there any feedback on that?
No, there's a big important distinction there.
Yeah, because I definitely didn't like it. But I remember it.
It caught the eye anyway.
I remember it. So no arguments there. No.
Well, I have to hear the rest of it first.
True. Number 4, Jake Carlisle.
Oh, yes.
Because
yes.
He ran.
yeah. Because I don't think he was actually, by the time he got to us, I don't think he was that slow. But he had back problems, I remember. He maybe like had a back surgery or something. And you could tell. Like
He was just like a plank kind of.
Yeah, no, he was this massive, like, he was huge. It was
Yeah.
just this massive wooden board, just like,
Shuffling.
yeah, shuffling around. But he got to contests. He did pretty well.
That was one of my favorite things to watch in that era was when the ball kind of went over his head or he made a contest and it went away. And you just saw the resignation in his face.
Yeah.
And he realized he had to go for a jog.
Because he positioned himself really well.
Yeah.
He did like as little running as he had to.
yeah. That wasn't for the benefit of Saints footy. It was for the benefit
of Jake
him.
Carlisle.
Yeah.
But you can't help but respect that. Number 3, Clint Jones. The 2010 Liam Stocker. Just
Same-
like
same
a real,
pace as
like
well.
a real, like his hair kind of just bobbled around, and he was super stiff as well. Well, not stiff, but just like looked a bit unco. And I saw the clip last week of him chasing down Buddy.
Yeah, I was
Have you
gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
That's the
And
first thing I
he's
thought
like,
of.
Buddy's so nice and fluid when he runs, and like Clint Jones is just behind him, just all his body's moving, doesn't look right at all, and he grabs him. It's fantastic.
Or he gets there and that's what matters.
Yeah, what a moment.
Make a DVD.
Another, yeah. What was the 2004 one called?
The Streak.
The Streak.
Famously, The Streak.
Yeah.
Number 2 is a tie between Stephen Baker and Fraser Gehrig.
I thought Fraser would be number 1.
No, because I had the epiphany that Fraser Gehrig is just a bigger version of Stephen Baker. They're both built the exact same way. This one was a lot smaller
What you're saying is if Stephen
and
Baker
less talented.
was like a foot taller, he'd be a like 3-time
Like he was
medalist.
like on Brody and Kelly's podcast, they did like Pokemon evolutions.
Oh,
Fraser-
so you reckon like
Gehrig is just the evolved version of Stephen Baker because they both had like quite large upper bodies.
would Stephen Baker, would he be the middle or the start, and would Gehrig be the middle or the end?
Well, that'd have to be another. Well, Gehrig's the end, obviously.
So Gehrig's the end. Where would Stephen Baker, because he's small, would he be the start?
Stephen Baker's in the middle.
Maybe the middle.
Jack Higgins is the first evolution.
It's all round. He needs smaller legs.
Yeah.
But he's
But I like it. I rate where you're going with it.
Yeah, I don't have an answer to the third one.
Yeah.
But they just had big bodies and little chicken legs, and I remember them. Number 1 is Jack Stephen.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Because that was both distinctive and effective.
Yeah. Really quick. Didn't look it. And he would just shuffle along with his kind of bigger frame, especially at the end of his career. And I loved it. And I miss him.
I miss him too.
So
I think he'd kill it in our lineup right now.
he could still get a game.
Yeah, even as he is.
Yeah.
He's the one player I wish we could just go back in time, bring him to like now. 16, 17, Jack Stephen.
Jack Stephen in a good team. Oh,
Well, he tried it at Geelong.
yeah, he was passable.
Yeah.
Did pass it then. Yeah. Well, my favorite part about Jack Stephen is he would always like run as if he like really needs to shit. That's why I think he was number
Do you reckon
one.
there was some kind of dietary issue plaguing him?
He was
Could
like
have been behind a 6.
he was lactose intolerant, he just didn't know it. And he'd start his like pre-game with like an oak.
Yeah. A sausage roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my top 5.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I liked it.
Any suggestions? Leave them in the comments, or suggest them to me right now. Thinking?
Top 5 Trevor Barker moments, but like the mascot.
They're not that well documented.
So you might have to do a bit
That's
of
the issue with that
research,
one.
right?
Yeah, I'll do some big footy.
We'll get him in.
I have
Yeah.
read stuff about mascots getting like provoked by crowd members, and like I think the Carlton one ages ago like punched someone. Like it's like stuff like that does happen. It just gets like swept under because it's not filmed.
The if you follow the A-League, the Central Coast like sauce bottles, there's a very famous image of like the mascots. Like these are like Master Foods sauce bottles. Very famous image.
They're
of,
dressed up as Master Food sauce bottles.
Yes, it's like the sponsor. And they're like, they kind of just go around. And like he's given like the double bird to like these like people who are just like giving the sauce bottles crap.
Oh, that's so good.
And it's stuck in my brain. I love that image.
Yeah.
Got the mid-season draft this week.
That's a highlight.
Wednesday night. Didn't think if you told me at the start of the year, the highlight of the year at the moment would be round 2 and the mid-season draft. I wouldn't have believed you. But unfortunately, here we are.
Here we are.
You got your spreadsheet out?
Not for the mid-season draft. I do have for the regular draft.
Okay, good.
Did you see my post game?
Yes.
I didn't even have it in me to make a meme. Really, I posted one, but
Wait,
usually I post like 2.
I said yes, but I lied. Which one was it?
Yeah, I could see in your eyes you lied.
Yeah. Do you have notifications on, mate? It's not
I
good
don't
enough.
have notifications on. No.
That's really
Hang on,
poor.
so-
I interact with it that much, it comes up straight away.
You're bullying
No,
me. You're lying to me. I feel like after we stop recording, he's just gonna come over and punch me.
It's an inside job. Marshy wants to take care of you, so he's got an industry plan in here.
Yeah, Guy's not even a real name. He's like,
Yeah.
I have a guy.
Yeah,
I need
Guy.
a name for him.
I'm a corporate entity. Oh.
No, I'm gonna guess you guys not follow the. I don't know who's in, who's out.
No idea.
Yeah. No. There's some notable Saints names in the mid-season draft.
Oh, actually,
Dan
yes,
McKenzie.
Yes.
Yeah, he's one of the 5 I've written down.
Yep.
Um,
Geez, that would be a walk of shame for whoever from the club has to go out and meet Dan McKenzie.
Yeah.
Say, please come back. We need you.
They can't. They won't do that.
I don't know. It's pretty dire.
Could they?
the best name in the AFL's history, Dalton Langlands, has nominated.
Dalton Langlands is
Dalton
back.
Langlands.
I walked past him like a couple of months ago in Richmond.
Yeah?
I think
How's it looking? He's looking fit? Or
Yeah, I was just shocked I actually recognised him. It's like, like that name hadn't popped into my head for years, and then, I was just shocked at my lizard brain remembered it. And I was,
It's got a
but he was looking good.
pretty distinctive
Great
facial
name.
structure, right? It's
Go
a
on.
bit square around the jaw. Bit Ollie Wines.
David Ollie want, bit box.
Minecraft Steve-ish,
Minecraft
if you will.
Lego.
Yeah. So I don't blame you for recognizing.
Yeah. Nah, he was just couldn't kick, couldn't he? I don't know. Hopefully
no,
he's not
he
listening.
was just in that like awkward like height and build where he's not really a midfielder, not really a forward. Like kind of like the pick 3 we took.
We should get him on the
2013.
pod.
Who?
Can we bring guests on the pod?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you're a guest because you're not coming back next week.
Are you thinking of reaching out to
I might
Dalton?
reach out to Dolls.
Might run into him on the street again.
Yeah, hopefully.
See if he's busy.
After you just called him Minecraft Steve, you're just going to be like,
That was me. That was me.
Hey, don't listen to this week's app, but do you want to come on? Jacob Gaynor's best friend, Tom Highmore, has nominated.
Oh yeah.
True.
Have you seen like every time GWS post about like the mid-season draft, like a draft in general, Jacob Gaynor will then on his own personal account will reply to it and be like, "Oh, I heard Tom Highmore's available," because they're like best mates.
They're from Canberra, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like I think they must have went to high school, or uni, or something together.
Yeah,
So
Canberra
we're-
boys.
I just like the fact that like Jacob would like post the meme or whatever it is, and then switch accounts just to comment on it.
Yeah, fully self-aware.
Yeah, that makes me go
Yeah.
Jack Mayo.
Oh, Jack Mayo.
Yeah, put some mayo on it.
Put some mayo on
It's
it.
such a niche St Kilda name.
Yeah, not as niche as Dalton Langlands, but
No, I'd argue Jack Mayo's more niche.
you're getting Mayo just the
But
last
he didn't
name.
play a game.
No, he did his
Did he?
knee and then that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we should have given
Which
him
is
another chance.
harsh. Hopefully he gets another go then.
He's dominated. I think he's dominated. Or like maybe not this year, but like last year, he dominated the waffle.
Mm.
Okay.
The mayo was all over the waffle. Not a good comp. The last one was just Leo Connolly.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like he should have been given another year.
Yeah. I thought that was a bit stiff.
Yeah, but also he just never really did
He had
anything
his
besides
time.
his debut.
He had his time.
Yeah. There's also about 50 Leo Connollys in every draft.
Yeah.
So,
Best of luck, Leo.
So I tweeted today, not me, but I saw a tweet today. We are not going for the French guy I was talking about last week.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't remember his name. Sorry to him, but his name is Max Benier or Benier.
Benoit.
Benoit.
I don't know.
The
Just guessing.
La French man, not happening. La Snack. Just not happening.
La Snack.
Yeah. Apparently you need to play 2 games at VFL to qualify, or like the state league, right?
He has.
No, he played 1 because he got dropped from the VFL.
Oh, I swear he played 2. Oh,
So-
Whatever it was, he missed out by 1 game because he got dropped from the Sandy game last week.
Wait,
Oh.
why were we looking at him if he's not even playing in the
I think he's just a
VFL?
really athletic key back, but then I think he must have got really exposed.
They're
Right.
just going for Hail Marys.
Yeah.
Because thank God, I do not want us to pick a project player. Like we got one in Allison, he's going to become good.
Yeah.
He's going to play 200 games for us. No more.
Well, we got Heathy and Collard as well,
Yeah.
amongst others. So
I'm also talking about like the tall. He's a project player.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the tall athletic, who's like more of an athlete than a footballer.
Sure. Yep.
Give me a midfielder. Historically, the best picks have been either midfielders or halfbacks.
I got corrected by my mate as well. I said Nick Marr was a mid-season pick. He was an SSP or
Yeah.
SP.
But like, you still could have picked him in the. That's the point.
Well, no one did. Well,
No, yeah.
Well, maybe they should have. Maybe
they,
we should.
They definitely.
Yeah.
Everyone else should have.
Yeah.
They
So
just slipped through.
there's a few names that has been. Good. You know what's great? We must be the first team to tank for a top 4 pick in the mid-season
in the
draft.
mid-season draft. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we're going to switch it on from this week on then?
Yeah. Oh, we're putting the flag. Yeah. Like, watch out. But the
yeah.
flag at Marvel.
That's
The
the
grand
flag
final-
above.
the grand
Oh,
final,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The
Because
flag
I'm sure-
above with the roof open.
Yeah, I'm sure Sir Dill is listening.
Another
And he's-
handout.
Yeah. To be like, we feel really bad for him, and we're just going to give him a home
Look, I'd
grand
take
final in
it.
front of 37,000.
I'd take that.
So the one we were mainly linked with today, I think Daniel Cherney, the journalist, Saints fan.
Is he playing?
No, I'm getting.
We're getting desperate now.
we're just going around to like the Herald Sun and the Age and just being like, you're kind of athletic.
They'll come knocking over here soon.
Max Hall, he's another Max.
Yep.
So we have one. So Max is going to kick to Max. He's a 22-year-old. Apparently, he's a tackling machine. I was reading up on him today. That was all. There wasn't a whole lot about him, but Vic Boy, 184 centimeters, I think it said.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be good
You've
if
got
we
to be so much better than the average mid-season pick to get me excited.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah, like
really
good at
struggling
tackling.
here. Yeah.
What you telling me?
Doesn't
Tell
sell
me,
it.
Jack Bell never excited you?
Jack Bell.
Yeah. Same draft as Jack Mayer.
Never even heard of him.
No, was he a beanpole?
I can't. I know nothing. Don't
Was
ask
he-
me. I know. I was trying to think of another mid-season draft that wasn't named Cooper Sharman.
Hey, you did well coming up with one that quick.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you've almost got me. I don't think I know who that is.
Well, that's because I care more about the drafts than I do the actual football.
Yeah.
No, there's two more. There's Geordie Payne, who's like more of a halfback than a midfielder, but he's one of those, he can play mid. So
Oh, no. Steer clear. No more.
No more. All right. The other one is that I'm actually really interested in is a guy called Kobe, rest in peace, Ryan.
Kobe Ryan.
Kobe Ryan. That is a name.
The
Yeah.
parents made a choice there.
How's it spelled? Kobe.
Like Kobe.
Okay.
20-year-old, 185 centimeters, 24 disposals. Apparently loves to break lines and is very pacey. And is from our old stomping ground, the Sandful.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so he's probably cousins with Wilkie and who else have we got?
Well, yeah.
Jack Hayes.
The other 3 people who live in Adelaide.
So yeah, I reckon we're going to pick a mid.
Okay.
Not really. We'll watch us pick like a ruckman that needs 4 years to develop that we're going to listen to.
No, don't say it. I just want a midfielder.
Rowan needs a chop out.
Yes, desperately.
Heath debut.
Well, we can talk. We'll talk about it when we get to it. But just want to quickly touch on the free agency.
Yep.
McCluggage is a no. He said that
Yeah, that's tough.
he's scared of our potential and he doesn't want to be a part of it.
Yeah,
I'd be
you can
scared.
say that.
I'd be scared as well.
I'd be
Another reason.
terrified of
of moving to St
because
Kilda.
Seb Ross is going to kick you out. You're going to be getting paid 1.6 million a year, and Seb Ross is keeping you out of the team.
Yeah, if I was Hugh, I would have looked at one quarter on the weekend and been like, nah, not for me. Someone else can do that. Someone else can take bucket loads of cash.
Generally, I think I think I saw a report where it was like McCluggage was getting offered like 900
Yeah.
a million maybe at State Lions. I think North, Hawks, and Saints were all offering me like 1.5. That's how much he didn't want to come to a struggling side.
He was like, I'll pay you guys if I don't have to move.
Oh yeah, he'll be like, like sign me for 1.2. But
Yeah.
I'll give Fagan. I'll give you 300 to K.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Who else is we interested in? We got LDU.
LDU.
If we trade for
I
him,
don't like LDU.
you don't like him.
No.
Why?
I've seen a couple of North games this year, and like his floor is so low. Like his best games are phenomenal, but like he's already in a struggling team, so we're kind of seeing already what he's going to do.
Yeah.
And he's just doesn't bring it every week. Like there's no point.
Yeah.
We're living in 2018 again though. Have you guys thought about that?
Yeah.
Like this is 2018.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
Does that mean we're playing finals in 2 years then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Briefly.
I mean, not out of the
Briefly.
possibility there.
But like, yeah, big war chest that no one will want to. Because it didn't get... it got spent on Hanbury last time.
Oh.
And that was just
So
no
watch
one else wants to come here. Just
Elliot Yo, he's available.
I love Elliot Yo. When
Yeah,
he's
the
healthy.
4 games he plays a year.
Yeah.
Who else? So we got, I think we're like interested in Hayward. I think I saw something as well. We
that's
joined only because I think McClung just said no. So we're like, oh, who else is there? Who else are we going to offer 1.1 million a
Just got to
year?
cast the net wide.
Yeah.
Have you heard that they might be introducing a rule where you can buy draft picks with your salary cap space?
Oh,
That would be so gnarly.
What would you pay for? Like, say, for example, pick 4's on the table. What would you pay for pick 4?
1.5.
You'd pay 1 point, but like, how is that for like just 1 year or is that for like,
I don't know.
oh! Imagine if it was for the length of that player's career. The player that got picked, you had to pay that amount for the length of their career. So if
it's a 12-year career and he's that's interesting.
Yeah. So if you really like someone that you want to take with pick 4, wait. So how would that work? You would pay.
You pay the AFL year on year double his salary.
No, you just pay his. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, because you have to pay salary as well.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like that's going to set a dangerous precedent because like imagine. Like,
actually, no, that wouldn't work because like you would just the first 2 years it's like they're so cheap. Every club would just be outbidding each other.
Yeah.
For
yeah, true.
Pay another $120,000 for a.
And then players would just start getting
2.
delisted, even if they're good because the club doesn't want to pay anymore. It's like, 3 years, you're gone.
Maybe.
I'm
financially illiterate.
I think it's going to set like a dangerous precedent because like you're going to have us Pories in St Kilda North down the bottom, and then Collingwood or Geelong are going to have one bad year. They're going to have pick 6 and be like, oh, North, we're going to give you like $1 million. You know, we'll just take your pick 4. Like we're not going to give you pick 6, but we're going to take you pick 4.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to set a dangerous precedent.
And it will be a young man called Dick Nakos, and he'll win them a flag.
But even Geelong, like few clubs like Geelong, when did Jeremy Cameron get traded them?
2021, I think.
2021. Yeah, like they found a way. They already had a great team. They found a way to pay him oodles of money.
Oh yeah, because they buy him a property on a farm and
yeah. Like they will just find. They would just. I think they. I don't know. My gut feeling is that they just find a way around the rule and just pay for all these top picks again. In theory, it sounds great.
Yeah. Who we got this week? We got the Eagles, don't we?
Oh no, that has danger written all over it.
I've got a question. Who gets fended off by Harley Reid?
Oh, it's got to be Seb.
No.
Because Reid fended off Oliver, and he's gone through the ranks. Did you
see what he did to Rochelle though?
Yeah,
it wasn't just like a make space fend off. It was a put him in the ground.
Yeah, but it wasn't even that. It's like he actually
personal.
It was.
He was like it was like a mark or whatever, a free kick, and then he just ran towards it. Like
yeah, opposite instinct of like every other footballer in the country.
Yeah,
looks for contact.
I think
nuts.
I'm saying that North are going to regret winning that one game.
They're going to be thinking about that for the next.
I know
15
there's
years.
articles about that, isn't there? Yeah, that one game's cost them a midfield of like, Horn Francis and Harley Reid. Imagine that.
I think Horn Francis
wouldn't cost them Horn. Yeah,
like Horn Francis was always going. Like as soon as they selected him. But yeah, like I think it's great having a winning culture, but it's even better having Harley Reid.
Yeah, agreed.
He's played like 10 games or whatever, and he's now getting offered like millions of dollars from Victorian clubs.
It's just crazy stuff.
That's just.
Well, that's what we're waiting for, isn't it? That's the only way we can like see a way out of what we're doing now. It's just some like generational talent comes and saves us like a god. Yeah. That's what Harley Reid feels like.
Yeah. But I mean, he's
we're just hoping for like the almost impossible.
Come on down, Kobe Ryan.
Oh, Kobe Ryan.
Should Kobe Ryan be the answer?
Yeah. It is Harley Reid. We have Kobe.
Yeah.
Back from the dead.
Oh. Too soon?
Yeah. This is the week. It's Ollie Houghton season. 5 goals. Where does that come from? I almost had him in the D-list pile.
Did you say last week that he was going to debut this week?
I thought we'll just get one, like, it would be a Heath or a... it would be one of them. But no, this is the week.
This is the week. Okay.
Yeah. I think we're all a bit premature at Allison because I think he only got like 8 disposals and a goal. So,
yeah.
Maybe another couple of weeks. And then, the GOAT will be in discussion for selection.
Of course. Yeah.
But, yeah, Ollie Houghton. He's arrived.
Yeah.
And like, what was it against like who do we play? So we played Casey Demons. They're a pretty good team.
Oh, I don't know if they're I don't know if they're amazing, but still 5-goal, 6-goal return. 5-goal return is very nice.
Yeah.
I thought he was a midfielder.
He was, but he's
Now
just not.
not good enough.
I think because of his injuries, maybe like the pace of the game has kind of taken him out of it. So I think, and like we're crying out for a small forward. I pray we don't like bring Butler back yet. Like he 1-3.
I reckon it's coming.
You're gonna just be like Crouch and Butler in.
Yeah, Crouch, Butler.
Clark still won't get a look in.
Is Skunk going to come back in?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
Sharman.
yeah, he'd have to.
He can go with Sharman.
Yeah.
But look, the good news is I think we're doing another away days, aren't we? Correct? Yeah. So we're doing a. You boys
Explain to me what this is.
Yeah. So an away days, it's basically like we all get together at the Bentley Social. No, it's not at the Bentley Social this week. Oh, it's at the St Kilda Sports Club. See, maybe I should learn my facts before I blurt out stuff.
Yeah, do you know what we're doing?
No. This is actually just on a whim what I'm doing right now. So at the St Kilda Sports Club, it's where this would be my first time as well. Basically, obviously, we get the game on the big screen. There'll be food, drinks, good vibes. When we lose, we have a big group hug, and we all tell each other our deepest, darkest secrets.
And drown our sorrows.
Marshy does like to scare the kids with that. Not likes to, but he does, like unintentionally.
Okay.
So yeah.
I was going to say, if he's intentionally doing it, there might be an issue there.
Yeah.
Maybe we should shut that
I don't
down.
really know what's ever going through his head, but But yeah, so if you guys aren't doing anything Saturday, what time are we playing?
I am
4:30?
now. That scared me.
Yeah. It's a good time until we lose.
Yeah.
And then therapy starts.
Hmm.
And you have to open up. Yeah. But yeah, no, it'll be a good time. Assuming there's like drinks and stuff.
Is it a bar?
Yeah.
Is it just a regular
I haven't
bar?
been to the sports club, so yeah. There's a bar.
Oh, do you work there? Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Now I'm coming.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Therapy's optional. You don't have to do the group.
Okay, yep, sign me up.
Yeah.
No therapy.
Yeah. So that should be a good time. I've always, even when we've lost, I've always had a good time. So,
Yeah.
so
that sounds nice.
listeners, if you have got nothing else to do, come on down.
Yeah, come join us.
Come
say good day.
check my socials and like Sainted Love socials. Like we'll be posting it throughout the week, like with the more finer details and whatnot. But look, boys, we'll keep it short and sweet this week. I reckon.
I think that's only fair.
Yeah, you've got a gathering or something to get to, don't you?
Yeah, sure
Bit of
do.
a party. That explains the shirt. No,
No,
actually,
no, still Geelong downfall.
still long downfall.
That's what the party's for.
Should we end off with a prediction?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we've got to acknowledge your prediction again wasn't correct from last week.
Yeah, look. I think
Which
I'm going to
you've
stop.
managed to avoid until now.
Yeah,
Yeah, good pickup, actually.
I'm just done with my predictions. It's a bit. I can't keep saying the same thing where it's going to be like King's going to kick 5 goals when we can't kick 5 goals as a team. And
How's that not your fault?
Well, so you saying it's my fault that we're not kicking goals?
It's your fault for predicting it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
You're not coming back next week.
Yeah, you've blown
Good,
it.
I'll start my own.
You'll start your own meme page.
Yeah, I'll join Red, White, and Black chat.
Yeah.
If they'll have me.
No, I'm sorry. I'm going to hold off on the certainties for now. We'll bring them back, I reckon, probably next year, when we're winning games, because I want to be more positive, because I'm turning negative when it comes to all that stuff. And also I'm kind of like running out of punishments, like good punishments for the podcast. So kind of like
Maybe you don't even need a punishment. I want you to predict something again.
you just want me to predict something. All right,
Yeah.
No punishment.
The game is punishment.
But I just
enough.
want you to be right.
Harley Reid's going to have more fend-offs than disposals, because we can't lay a tackle.
I like it.
That's near on impossible.
Let him have it.
Let me have this.
Sure.
I've got nothing else going for. I don't have to be punished for it, so it's all good.
Oh, I guess that's why it's so outrageous. Maybe we should come up with something really heinous for him to do.
Yeah, because other's he's just going to keep
Just
yapping
keep saying
stuff like that.
I just yap anyway.
Yeah.
I just decided to punish myself for it.
God.
I had a bit, but that's how I started my meme page. I just started yapping and people liked it. And now look at me. Now I have a microphone in front of me.
That's huge. Maybe we should take it away.
Please don't. This is the one thing I look forward to every week. Besides, I get put back in my box. All right, Finn. What do we do? Are we winning this week?
Yes, we're winning this week.
Yep.
We're going to win by a healthy 8 points.
Percentage booster.
Percentage booster. It's going to be massive for us. I think Skunk is going to come back. He's going to kick 3. It's going to be a nice afternoon at the I was about to say the Bentley Social, not the Bentley Social, at the St Kilda Sports Club.
All right, Guy.
Yeah, we're going to win by 8 points. we're gonna.
You both reckon 8 points.
Yeah.
You just kind of stolen his idea.
Yeah.
So you're a bully. You're a thief.
Am I
you're a
invisible?
liar.
Well, I just like the idea. We'll win by 8 points, and Windhager's is going to have 30 touches.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
But the score's going to be 48-40.
Why does it feel like you're not wrong?
Yeah.
That was the most like flat predictions of it. It was like, oh, we're going to win by 8 points.
I thought I was being conservative last week.
That was like the last thing you'd expect me to predict. The same thing as Finn.
Yeah.
So.
Always keep me on my toes, you know. That's not it. We're winning by 6 goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to show these Eagles who's the real bottom 4 team. You know,
We're going to be bottom 5 when the weekend is out.
Hell
Mark my words.
What's that saying where it's like we're like moving on up? We're like, oh, sorry, I'm fluffing here. Forgotten the phrase. There's a meme that I'm thinking of. I just can't think of it on the spot.
Save it for next week.
Save it next week.
Yeah.
When we're,
Put it in a meme.
Oh, sorry. It's like tastes like promotion. Have you seen that? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
yeah.
Sorry. That's just come to me. I'm going to post that when we go from like 16th to 15th.
Nice.
Yeah.
Give me credit.
No. You have more followers than me. I don't need to give you credit.
For now.
Yeah. You know, I'm on the,
You're on the rise.
I'm on the rise.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Come on, you.
Yeah. All right, listeners. Card the Mighty Saints. That was in English. That was not English. Try again. Card the Mighty Saints.
Go Saints.
Same.
Same.